Hello people, so today we will be solving LeetCode daily question that is 664, which is strange printer, and there is a strange printer with no with the following two properties, and the printer can only print a sequence of the same character each time, and at each turn the printer can print new characters starting from and ending at any place, and will cover the original existing characters. And we'll be given the string s, and we have to return the minimum number of turns the printer needed to print it. For example, if the string is s is triple A and then triple p, so what we can do is we can print triple A first and then we can print b. Okay, so the total number of turns will be required is 2. But if we have a look at the second case, the string is aba. So in this we can do, we'll be printing triple A first and then we'll be printing b at the second place. So that will be requiring us the minimum number of terms, that are 2. But if we would have been going by the other way, we'll be first printing a, then b, and then a, which is not an optimal choice. So this is the reason why we are having the 2 as the answer. Okay, so let's have firstly n that is equal to the length of the string, and let's convert correct string to the character array. So let's call it schar. So that is equal to s dot to character array. Okay, and now let's have a dp array as well. So let's have new int n cross n, because we are having two choices that whether we'll be continuing with the last character only or we'll be changing the front character. Because in this, okay, so that also makes sense that if we print 6's and then we print 3b's, then also we'll be having just two steps. But in some case we'll be having that as case. Let's initialize the dp array with -1. So for int I and dp arrays dot fill I comma -1. Okay, and then I'll return the function. Let's call it solve, starting from the base index going up to the last index, that is n-1. I'll be passing in the character array and the dp array as well. Okay, so let's write the function that is private int solve int index int n char, let's call it chars, the dp array. Okay, so I'll be checking that if at any case my index becomes greater than n, I'll have to return a 0, because that's not a valid case. And then further I'll be checking that if dp of I and d and n, if it is not equal to -1, I'll be returning the dp of index and then n. And then I'll be having the char, let's have the first, um, let's call it the first. So that will be equal to chars of I, and then we'll be initializing the answer variable, that will be equal to 1 plus, let's call the function again, that is index plus 1 comma n comma chars and the dp array. So this is a case like, for example, we are having only there is only one correct occurrence of this particular character, so we are, that's why we need to print only one time, and we are initializing the answer as 1. Okay, then what I'll be doing is I'll be having another variable, let's call it for int I equal to I plus 1, index plus 1, I is less than or equal to n I plus plus. Then I'll be checking that the let's have a current answer variable, because now we can, if I'm having the uh, character as equal to the first character, so in that case I'm having two choices, that is if my chars at I is equal to my first character, so in that case I'll be having two choices, that whether I need to break or I can maybe even pass on. Okay, so I'll be checking, let's have a current answer. Do I need to break the printer or I don't need to break the printer? So in that case I'll be passing the calling the function that is solve with I, and I know that I now need to break up to only uh, I minus 1. Okay, then up to, oh sorry, here I should pass I and the index, from index up to my last visited index I minus 1, and along with I'll be passing the chars and the DP array. Plus, I'll be calling the solve function again. For I'm starting from the index I plus 1, so on to n from the chars array and the DP array. And then after this, when the recursion will come back, I'll be updating my answer as the minimum of my current answer, comma, answer. And at the end, I just need to store it. DP of ind n is equal to answer. Okay, now let's give it a run. Oh, cannot find chars ind. Now let's give it a run again. Okay, and it gets exported. Now let's submit it. And it works probably fine. Okay, so this is it for today. Thank you for watching.